2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Second shot here on the first. That's a good-looking shot there. What an opportunity to make a birdie. This one's dialed in. Appears to have overcooked this one. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for bogey.
A bit long on that one. Ouch, that's not the way they intended to start their day, Rich.
Nope, it looked like you were out there, Luke. Lucky to get away with a double bogey.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
And here we are with the third shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Should find the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Good look at a birdie here. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Just 3 feet to the cup.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. And he's safely on the green. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. This one's for bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And nicely holed. Currently at 4 over for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Now 4 back after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Looking really good. Well, the old hammer hands putt. Bogey putt coming up here. That will work. And what happens here on the 6th?
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Going with the 8-iron here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Oh, just missed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Oh, that's a bad break there, Rich. Just probably a little bit too much pace. And this one will be for bogey. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie, because it's heading towards the rough. Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt for par here. Oh, wow. Steady on there.
And not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it correct, did they?
Ooh, that almost went down. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That gets the job done. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diaberm, a tough ask.
This would be a great up and down. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Was on a good line. And this one is for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I gotta say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
Yeah, this is lovely.
And he's hit that inside the range.
This one's for birdie. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? Time now for the fourth shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Wow, that's misjudged. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at 10 over par for the day. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
This one might need to get down a little. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Okay, steady now. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And that's for a bogey. Sitting at 11 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Wow, what happened there?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. He has this putt to save his par. Oh, so close. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 12 up. Not bad. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
It's a little wayward.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Ouch, that hurts. 4 feet to the cup. Well, at least it wasn't a double. Currently plus 13 for the round. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Remember, there's 2 important parts of a putt: line and length. Too much length on that one.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
Woo, back there, horsey. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par.
That gets the job done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.